Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason. Today I'm going to talk about something that's probably one of the biggest issues. I would say it is one of the biggest problems in the black community. Something that I've come to call a ghetto mentality. And I know I'm throwing a bunch of phrases and terms out there, but these are all phrases that I've used to describe things that I've seen all my life about blacks, what's wrong with black people. So just bear with me. And it's probably I'm just phrasing and giving phrases of stuff that other people have seen and have noticed. I seriously doubt I'm the only person who saw it or see this. But anyway, this is ghetto mentality, and the reason why I call it ghetto mentality is because it's a mentality that's often seen in hoods, housing projects, ghettos, places that you often see that's high or often high in poverty, that have a lot of poverty. It has a lot of crime and high crime rates. You often see this mentality amongst these groups. Now, what is the ghetto mentality? The best way I can describe it is it's pretty much a childlike mentality that puts a heavy fixation on the here and today and on quick gratification with very little emphasis whatsoever on delayed gratification and preparing and building for the future. That's probably the best way I can sum it up. And again, you've probably all seen this before amongst ghetto-minded people, or people in ghettos and hoods. Now, the problem with the ghetto mentality is that it doesn't build anything. You know, if you look at all the rich, wealthy people, they've all basically delayed gratification today in order to build stuff for tomorrow. You know, that's how wealth is built. You're not going to build any wealth if like I said, if you can't think past the weekend, if all you can do is think about the here and the there and now, you're not going to build very much wealth. And this is so prevalent in the black community. You know, I seriously doubt you're going to find any niggas that's worried about investments. You know, now I'm pretty sure that most people have saw the movie Baby Boy. You know, with Tyrese in it. And now, one of the characters in there, Vin Rain's character, he talked about the guns and the butter. Now, the guns, these are investment. These are all the things that appreciate with time. If you put your money into it, it's going to build money for you. You know, stocks, bonds, real estate, things that build wealth over time. And then he talked about butter, you know, cars, clothes, jewelry, stuff that you put your value in and wealth in will depreciate in over time and will be basically melt like butter. The problem again with so many ghetto-minded people with that ghetto mentality, I mean, when you worry about quick gratification and here and now, where you're going to have a fixation on butter, and you look at the black community, that's exactly the problem. We're so ghetto-minded people are so focused on butter and worthless things. That's where their value is. You know, and we run into things like, you know, the neighborhood superstore. They got some guy, you know, some dude, you know, he has a car with some rims on it, you know, with a paint job on. He has $4,000 worth of car stereos and rims on his vehicle. In the hood, he the man. He the neighborhood superstar. Okay, he's going to be valued. He's going to have a high status in the ghetto. Meanwhile, he's staying with his mom, have some little part-time job, and all his money is going in that car. Well, how is that going to build wealth? I mean, if that's where you put your value at, how do you expect to have anything or build any wealth in the future? That's the problem with most ghettos and most hoods. You know, you don't expect children to worry about delaying gratification to invest to the future. And again, I'll say it again, the people who build wealth do that. Delayed gratification is almost essential to building wealth, and that ghetto mentality just destroyed it. Now, where did the ghetto mentality come from? Well, basically, it came from the Great Society after this, you know, the Civil Rights era, and we saw all these welfare handouts coming from the Democratic Party. You know, you have the Great Society, and what was it? Was it L.B. Johnson who said that I passing this welfare and I will have niggas voting Democrats for the next 200 years? Well, he's been right for about 60 of it so far, because niggas overwhelmingly support Democrats. And that's something that people need to look into, because the evidence is there. He said it. Is that, again, is that ghetto mentality is the reason why the black community is in the shape it is. And as black people, we need to be focused on eradicating that. That's our should be one of our primary concerns as blacks in America. If you really truly want to see black people prosper, to get ahead, then we should be all concerned about that ghetto mentality, and we should be worrying about finding it wherever it is, and we should be trying to eradicate it as quick as we can. And if we do that, there would be nothing to cry about. You know, if we took all the energy and effort as black people that we spend crying about racism, man, we took that energy and effort, put it toward building wealth like every other group in this country does, well, we would own half the damn solar system, you know what I'm saying, including the sun. And we would be sitting there closing on Neptune right about now if we put that much energy, the amount of wealth that we would have, if we put that much energy as we spend crying about racism into building wealth. That's why I'm making these videos, because I'm trying to inform people, all those who can be informed. Again, black people, when are we going to stop? I'm going to keep preaching this. When are we going to stop worrying about white people and worrying about our damn selves for change? And as always, y'all, until next time.